Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining me for our daily AMA. I thought it was another good opportunity to just kind of do a nice general review, get a nice updated recording of everything that we've been working on and the things that we've accomplished so far. Most of you that are in here now have been in from the very beginning. It's amazing how well we've been able to preserve our community and our diamond hand holders. It's a true testament to this project, this community, and what we're all about, just as a general fundamental of the team. And it all really did start with how we ran our initial pre-sale. Again, I can't speak enough on it, on how that operation in itself really is just unheard of nowadays in this space, and how we allocated all of our B&B that was raised directly towards liquidity, giving that ability to provide the stability in the price, especially on those really early days, right after we first launched. Of course, the contract itself is designed to help provide stability and to the liquidity. So moving forward out of launch, we knew it wasn't going to be as much of an issue. But early on, um, I think that alone is a prime feature that explains how the team feels about the project and its community. We always are going to put you guys first. Uh, this is a passion project of all of us, of all of ours, and we will continue to ensure that the community is rewarded for participating in our vision and bringing to life exactly what we want to do. Um, of course, we were able to get listed on all the major listing sites and so on and so forth without having to pay any money for those listing fees. We didn't fast track anything or anything like that. We didn't feel it necessary. I'm not trying to uh, bash or degrade any projects that do. That's everybody's own priority and objective. That's how they wanted to. That's how they want to run their projects, or that's how they want to um, accelerate their growth. That's 100% up to them. We felt strongly that doing it the organic, slow go method, you might say, was the way to go. And I think the proof is in the pudding. We have, again, a true diamond hand floor with this project. Everybody who's involved right now, the community, um, has continuously shown their support. And I think that the team has been receptive and responsive to that support. And what I mean by that is, as soon as our volumes slow down, the team themselves made sure we surrendered our tokens or liquidity for the staking and farming pools to provide those rewards to the community and the holders at large. Make sure that they're still earning something, even though our volume's a little low. Um, the idea behind this project to begin with, of course, is on a token level at least, to be a reward token. So we make sure that the people who are participating and holding on are receiving rewards one way or another. Um, in short time, I believe that we will have increased volume and you'll be double rewarded, per se. And we will continue to provide ways of locking value, receiving additional MBC as rewards, um, as well as other reward tokens in the future. Uh, Partnering with different projects, providing tokens that the fact that we have, I'm sorry, did I do that right? Okay. The fact that through the process, we've learned as we go exactly what marketing works, what marketing doesn't work, the partners and the influencers that we want to work with that represent our brand and represent our mission, and the ones that will do the due diligence behind the project itself. You know, whether or not they're actually going to dig in and figure out what we're truly about and what our real goals and accomplish and everything that we want to accomplish really is. We've had a lot of coverage from some people early on that even though the video was great, I enjoyed having the digital real estate per se and having something out there, having the content being created and put out. I I hate that we had so much content put out in such a lackluster manner that just didn't represent what our core values are, and really honestly didn't even represent what our business goals are. So altogether, if you really want to look at it just as far as representing the actual project and not just something to be hype and pumped about, they really didn't do what we were paying them to do. So we learned some hard lessons through that process. That's fine though. We learned those lessons and we reacted in such a manner. So the marketing that you guys are going to be seeing from us rolling forward, I think you've already taken notice, is going to be a completely different style. Um, we're not, we know what we're doing, what we're accomplishing, and what we end up building all together. So we're not necessarily hyper concerned right this very moment about putting out quantity, especially of like YouTube videos and stuff. We're definitely not concerned about putting out a large quantity of media. We're definitely focused on making sure that the media that we're putting out is quality, top notch across the board, and then we're working with the right partners, the right influencers, and the right projects as well. Moving forward to make sure that the message and the image that is being portrayed is the one that truly represents our project. That's my goal. I apologize to anybody who is within the community who has had to sit through some of the videos and stuff that I've had to sit through. Again, it's not bad stuff. Nobody's saying anything bad about us or anything like that. It's just not a representation of the project as it should be represented. And it's a disappointment. And especially when it's something that you had been waiting on or hopeful about. It's just not cool. That being said, it's fixed now. We're moving forward. We're moving past it, and we're going to start putting on numerous events in the very, very near future. I'm trying to get our first table talk done this week. It'll for sure be done at some point this week. I'm just not quite sure on the day yet. I'll get those details ironed out very. Wait, did I get kicked off?
Yeah, so that happened to you just a little bit ago too. I mean, I don't think it's just me, but it shows you totally leave and you show in the audience with your hand up and then pop back. And earlier you continued talking like nothing happened.
Yeah, last time I didn't. Last time I wasn't paying attention because of the way I do these now because the best audio is definitely off my phone. So I was sitting here on my phone and I was looking away, and all I saw was ring pop, and I did accept. I thought I was inviting somebody else to talk. So I didn't even realize that it was me the first time, but this time I did realize it. That's really weird. I think I know what the I think I know what the issue is, but I can't necessarily fix it right this second because I'm currently live.
Okay.
Anyway, uh, sorry, I'm gonna check one setting real quick. Trying to make sure that doesn't happen again. Okay. Anywho, so again, these table talks are not going to necessarily be a show your own project type of talk. This is just going to be a general DeFi talk. We will all talk, of course, about our own projects, plug all our own sites and channels, so on and so forth. But the idea here is to just bring many projects together, bring the actual devs in, our core team members, let them talk amongst each other, share information that they all have, experiences that they've all had, educate the community, and field questions from just the general influencer audience. Um, these are our target hodlers. So we want to know what we want to know. We want to be able to provide information for them. I think there's a great opportunity for many projects to be coming together, supporting one another, as well as supporting the community of others that support them. So I think it's a grand idea. And again, I've already started to build the list for the second table talk event. We'll continue to roll out different projects. There's no shortage of them. So, and we'll bring back on any of the ones that continue to network with us or continue to operate in the same type of manner that we try to operate in. We can't invite everybody on because there are some projects there that aren't as inviting as you would like to see, even though we're all in the same crypto space. So hopefully we put an end to that, and we really try to bring together all of us as one. We all have our own goals in mind, and there's enough space out there for development and innovation on all fronts. I've said from the very beginning that we will lean on other projects, especially for a lot of the gaming and NFT gaming implementation. The more content that you can fill within a space, the better the engagement within that space will be. So if I can provide a large, vast arena of experiences for you to get involved with all on chain, I'm going to try to do that, and I'm going to try to facilitate that as quickly as possible. One of the easiest ways of obtaining that goal is, of course, direct partnerships with people that are already well within their own path of development on their own experiences. It might not necessarily be something that's been built out for VR yet, but through partnerships, through development, working together with teams, we can onboard many existing experiences now that are already live and utilized with bases and bring them on into a virtual realm. We plan on doing this, and it's already in motion.
And he's gone.
I'm sorry.
And he's back.
I'm back. These cross promotional media events that we participate in, this is just like a really early staging event of what everybody can expect to see. In the future, when you join the MBC lobby and marketplace, you'll open your eyes to a vast array of commerce offerings as well as experience offerings brought to you by MBC, or sorry, hosted by NBC, but brought to you by many different retail partners as well as project partners. brands, marketing partners. We will try to fill our base with, of course, like-minded projects and partners, but with as many entertaining and volume facilitating partners as possible. We will always keep in mind that we want to bring on things that are on an upward trajectory for sure, but we will continue to work with as many as possible to facilitate the best experience for the end user. That's what we're about. That's what set us on this goal to begin with. Uh, just our small little VR team experiencing VR as a consumer and knowing the things that we wanted in VR and the things we would like to participate in. Um, we think we've got a lot of these things right just from the consumer standpoint. A lot of the times, that's how things work in life, believe it or not. I've been involved with a lot of product launches, and I don't just mean in the crypto space. I mean real world products, development of actual things that you're purchasing in stores, and the way that this works, the best products are always facilitated through actual necessity, something that you need, something that you know will operate and work better than what is currently available, even if it's something that's openly, readily available on the market now, but you just know, like, hey, it's currently just not being done right. I can do this a little bit better. This is the way it should be done. That's what I think that we've stumbled upon here. That's what we're implementing, and that's what our goals are. And we will accomplish these goals in time, and not a long time either. We're making some great progress right now. I had a meeting earlier today with our VR dev, our lead dev, Warguile, and we've got a competition going on between three different individuals to take the assets that we've already built in place for the VR room and design our first MLM space for our AMAs within VR chat. This competition will end by Wednesday, so hopefully by Wednesday I have something launched, ready to show the general community as far as just a VR chat space that we will begin to interact in from there, at least one weekly AMA. Um, we might do more than that, and we might start to hold events there fairly quickly. It's all dependent on how responsive the community is to our first initial AMAs and how much engagement we actually get within the space. We, of course, give up immediately. We'll continue to do them and continue to push for that. But of course, the setup for that AMA to make sure that it's being broadcast across all channels, and as well that all team members that are involved in it are ready for that engagement, so on and so forth. That setup's a little bit more intensive than our current setup is now. We do these AMAs daily, so really the way it works now is as soon as I have an available time slot in my day, or when I think would be best for it, I just choose a time, I announce it, and then the team just falls in line. Something like the VR AMA, though, it'll be a lot more organized. We'll have to make sure that we have it planned out a couple days ahead of time. People have all their stuff charged, ready to go, so on and so forth. I want to make sure that at least the team members that we have involved are all in the space and engaging. So
Everybody's in the space and everybody's engaging, and hopefully no one drops out. I wonder how long he talks before he actually realizes he's not in the chat anymore. Like, imagine if he got on one of his VR rants, one of his 15-minute rants, so excited, and he's just not here. There we go. Hello, Manny.
Hey, how you
You're
doing?
muted. There you go.
Yeah, man. Taking a break off work for a minute. Chris mentioned something that was actually pretty cool, where he can host live events. I'm wondering though, do you think like as a test, maybe we could do something like like have someone in the community who might be a DJ or something, just kind of have like a jam session there. I
Possibly.
wonder if that's possible.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There's the man to ask right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's absolutely possible.
yeah. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, sorry I disappeared. I was trying to figure out if there was any questions. I didn't see any though. I went through all the channels. I didn't see any questions in the chat. Just the one about, hey, are you guys going to release a video breakdown of farming and staking? Uh, as far as how to do it, I mean, I definitely can do it, a video breakdown. It is fairly self-explanatory, but I think the person's really asking if we can get like an educational video more or less along the lines of like impairment loss and stuff. And yes, what I'll do is I'll get together with either Atlas or Trades, and I'll just get them to do a video for us on that. I'll provide them with information, and they can use our pool or our farm as an example, and just kind of build from there. But I'll see if I can't get one of them to make a video. Chris Trades is about to have a baby.
Oh, about to have a baby and then you run away. I wanted to hear the rest of that.
I ran
Hey.
away on purpose, man. I'm so sorry. All right. What I was saying, all I was saying is, Atlas was looking for some content, so I think that would be something good for him to do. In general, educate himself and his community on exactly what impairment loss is and how that happens. I know I spent a long time one night recently talking to him about it, so I know it's something he's interested in. So maybe even getting me to go on there and talk a little bit about it, or would be really cool. I could probably bridge a relationship there with Brew Labs and just get Maverick to come on and talk to Atlas directly on like a voice chat. Maybe all three of us chat and we record it and then put that out.
That would be
Ideas.
cool.
I like them. I'll see what I can do there. Something needs to get done for sure. Somebody who's smarter than me needs loss in farming. I try to explain it to people on a regular basis. I even had a private chat between a couple community members last night after our AMA in the voice channel, just explaining exactly everything that goes into farming and the impairment and how that works out. I have a
And he's gone. He's got that Walmart connection today.
I guess I do. I could sooner explain to somebody how to protect themselves from impairment loss than I can explain impairment loss on a whole. Yeah, but we will see what we can do there about getting some educated people to make a video directly on that. I'll pull some connections, see what I got.
Wasn't there a video or like a really good article that was pulled up that explained impairment loss from Brew Labs?
Sorry, I lost you. What'd you say?
Wasn't there a video or an article that Brew Labs wrote up?
Anyways,
I thought we had one that was floating around
is
a
there
couple
any other
nights.
questions from anybody?
A second. Could you just not hear me or just
All
ignore
right.
me?
Well, if there's no other questions, guys, I'm probably gonna go ahead and hop off here. I've got a few things going on. Thank you all very much for stopping by and spending a little bit of time with me. I appreciate it, and I'll be back later on this evening.